What's up, everybody? This is Barnon11970, and thank you, as always, for watching my video. All right, guys, like you could see by the title of this video, COMEX is talking about tapering. Now, if you see the video they talked about, I actually thought they would wait until after January to even talk about it. So that surprises me a little bit, but it doesn't shock me because there's a difference between saying and doing. So right now, the COMEX is saying that they are going to lower the tapering $10 billion starting the beginning of January. And what they're also going to try and do is hold interest rates to still around zero. First of all, like I said, there's a difference between saying and doing. So the fact that they're saying they're going to taper in January does not mean that it's going to happen. And even if it does, if they think they can hold interest rates down at zero, they are just basically blowing smoke up your rear end. Because we remember a couple of months ago when they talked about the tapering, interest rates shot up, and that was just talking about it. So whether they actually do the taper that they say they're going to do in January, that to me remains to be seen. But what it's doing is it's creating a nice opportunity to purchase. I personally am still going to wait a little bit more because now that gold has broken the $1,200 barrier, which is a 5-month low, I think it's got a little bit more dropping to do. Now, I've been stacking gold and silver since roughly around 2006, so I have enough to feel comfortable with waiting. If you're a beginning stacker or don't have a lot and you don't think you could or should wait, you do what's best for you. I'm just basically giving my opinions. So right now we currently have gold around 11.97, down around almost $22. We have silver at 19.26, down about 48. I could see gold getting to the $1,000 mark, and if it does, that's when I'm going to be purchasing. And I could see silver hitting around maybe 18, 17.50 at best. If it goes to the lower 18s, that's what I'm really thinking about buying as well. Again, I'm not buying thousands of ounces or anything, but even if you add 10 ounces, that's more that you're adding to your stack. Because I promise you, if they do taper, and like I said, just because they're talking about this and saying it's going to happen January 1st, does not mean that they actually do it, first of all. And even if they do, if they think they can hold interest rates down to zero and it's going to stay that way, they're just telling you what people want to hear because they know how the market overreacts. And you can see that's what's exactly happening right now. So they're basing the 0% interest on the fact that we've had a recovery in the job market. Well, let's put it this way. Does anybody remember just a month and a half ago the government shutdown and how many thousands of employees that work for the government got furloughed? Well, when the government reopened, all of those people got their jobs back. So you're talking hundreds of thousands of government employees all of a sudden showed that they now were employed. So that would change the amount of the percentage of the issue regarding the jobs. So people, we can't keep getting fooled by their BS numbers. So like I say, you do what you want, you do what's best for you. I've been talking about this for a little while now. I haven't really said much about gold and silver. Just like I said, it's pretty much easily predictable what they're going to be doing. So right now we're going to see, are they crying wolf or will they actually do it? I still think it won't happen, but again, even if they do it, they are going to find that they cannot keep it that way. So this is kind of one of those things where they're calling a bluff in a poker game, and they have a crappy hand, and they know it. But sometimes you can win on a bluff. So this suggests to me that they want to lower the price of gold and silver, which you could see is happening in the paper market, which affects the physical. And buying it, and I guarantee you the smart people will be buying it up like crazy. The people who base this on emotion and base it on profitability only, they're going to panic and they're going to panic sell. So that means more physical gold and silver for us smart people who are not using gold and silver to try and become extremely wealthy. We're doing it to protect our finances and our wealth from an ever-declining dollar. And if you don't think the dollar's declining, just look at the history of our dollar since the Federal Reserve opened in 1913. Well, it's lost approximately 90% of its purchasing power over that span. So if you think their intention is to help you, wishful thinking will get you nowhere in life. So I'm going to keep this video relatively small today. For me, under 10 minutes is a godsend, I'm sure. But I'm going to sit back, just enjoy this little ride, wait for certain points to be hit, and if they happen, I'm going to be making my purchases. I'm going to keep an eye on this. But remember, guys, like I said, there's a difference between saying and doing. They've said they were going to taper plenty of times. I haven't done it yet. So that remains to be seen. But even if they do, I can pretty much promise you within a month to 2 months tops. I don't even think it would take that long. But they'd have to do a quick turnaround and not only do the 10 million back if they did actually do it, they would probably end up adding more because interest rates will not stay at zero. I don't care what they say. If you want to believe that stuff, more power to you. So thanks for watching, guys. Leave your messages after the beep, and I will keep you posted. Peace.